friends. I was about to say, please don't start it out like this. Good morning. Today is officially Maddie's birthday. We've been celebrating, y'all know, the 12 days of Maddie leading up to this day, so it seems like it's been forever. But yeah, I've been up since the crack of dawn. What can I get for you? I'm inside of a mobile order for Janae Jackson. Thank you. Thank you. First of all, I sound like a man. Look like one too, because my throat is hurting, and it's like 5 o'clock, almost 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm at Dunkin' Donuts to pick up donuts for Maddie's birthday. The dedication. Good morning. Thank you. I'm fine. Thank you. You too. I got up this morning. Actually, I got up at 3 something, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I need to put her banner up. So I did that, and then of course I couldn't fall back to sleep. So I stayed up, and then at 5 something, I submitted a Dunkin' order for a dozen of blueberry donuts because it's her favorite donuts. And her theme this year is blueberries, all of that. I left out at like 5:50 something to go pick those up. Was up ever since, but I took me a little 10-15 minute nap, so I'm a little bit, you know, got a little bit of energy. Anyways, now I'm going to Sam's Club because I completely forgot that today is Mackenzie's Christmas party for her competition cheer squad. I was responsible for getting purple candy goodie bags, so I'm responsible for that, and I forgot. So I gotta go and do that. Also, while I'm over here, I know y'all seen in the last video that I decided to decorate. Did I show y'all? I think so. I decided to decorate the table for the living room, so I a little bit got back into a festive mood. So I was like, you know what, why don't we just go to Homegoods and see if they have some outdoor Christmas pillows, because I've never had outdoor Christmas pillows and I've always said I was gonna get some. So we're gonna go see if they have any. Oh, and then I'm checking Maddie out early from school today because it's her birthday, duh. And we're gonna go shopping to use her gift cards. Why did she text me? Please don't let her have forgot something. Okay, so I wanted to get purple Skittles because their team is purple, but they only have these. This is all I see so far, and I don't need Starburst. But I need only these right here. Ooh, I don't like these, but I know a lot of people do. I found them, but why are they $40? And I only need like 20. What the? $50 on some candy. So I made it back home. Let me show y'all what I got. I got an hour and a half before I have to leave again to go get Maddie from school. So I just got these little clear ones. I wanted to get decorative bags, so when I went to Homegoods, I looked for that. But then I was just like, you're doing too much. It's $3 for a set of 20. I need 19, as opposed to having to buy like 5 sets of 6. Y'all know the math. 4 sets of 6. I also got these little name tags to go on there. I think I'm gonna write something cute. I don't know. I think about it. I got this big box of candy. I was like, girl, I could have got some like gift cards at this point. And then there's symbols or hearts, and the color is lavender. So they didn't have hearts with lavender on it, so I'm just gonna do a combination of both of these. I feel like this will kind of tie out with these. And I also got this big bag. So this bag is gonna go into a larger goodie bag. Like each parent, there's a total of 19 sets of parents, and each of us are bringing something to contribute, everything. And they're also getting sweatshirts with their names on them. So I'm gonna fill these up real quick. Are you separating them by color? Oh, that's cute. Mean one. It's the Grinch. Good morning, girl. It's been a minute. Make sure I can't see my dishes. Been a minute since I talked to ya. Been a minute since I seen ya. First of all, okay, I got sick out of nowhere. It didn't just like hit me. It was like a buildup. It started with my throat just being uncomfortable. Not even like irritated or hurting. It was just like uncomfortable. And then that progressed into it actually hurting. And that progressed into fatigue and body aches, and then that progressed into like this head cold where I was like super stuffy. It was a lot of pressure buildup, and then my sinuses started draining, and then we get here. So I got like a little phlegm. Don't start doing this. Don't start acting up. You ain't even been turned on in a minute. But yeah, that progressed into some I mean I got a little bit of phlegm in my throat and stuff, so I feel better. But yeah, I ain't have the energy to do anything. Not to mention, I think the last time I vlogged was when I took what's the child name? The middle one. Out for her birthday and stuff. But her birthday was on Friday and we didn't really do much on Friday. Did I vlog? And I ain't even edited nothing. So the video that y'all seen before this, let me get my bearings, hold on. What I was trying to say was the last time that I vlogged was during Maddie's whole birthday thing. That entire weekend we were busy because they both had competitions on Saturday morning. We got to be there at 7 o'clock. We was there until like, we probably got home, I don't know, maybe like 12 something, maybe 11 something. And then I went and took Maddie and two of her friends out to like celebrate her birthday. Then went to a jump park, went to get pizza. Then we went to Ulta, took everybody home. Maddie went to her friend's house. Then on Sunday, Kenzie had a competition. So we did that. I don't know what time we got home. And then I also was responsible for carpool that evening, so that's what I did later on that day. But I have good news. Let's go to my office. Ooh, baby, that sun trying to do some things. Hold on, turn it up. Offer up. How you do it? That's more like it. So guess what? I finished this book. Let me see how many pages this was so I can my what's the name make sense. I didn't even read the author's note, honey. The book was long enough. Okay. 460 pages. I think she could have accomplished what she talked about in this book 200 pages or less. If you've read this book, then please let me know in the comments if you agree with what I'm about to say. I told y'all from the very beginning that I felt like this book was it was very slow. And to me, it had like a whole bunch of fluff in it. It's a lot of stuff in here that was unnecessary. I personally did not need to read the transcript or the script, whatever you call it, the script of the play that the main character was involved in and the other main character was directing. What happened at the very beginning, the part that I told y'all that really looped me in, that was kind of necessary so that everything ties in. You kind of experience, and I'm trying to talk so I don't tell everything, because at one time I told y'all about a book, baby, y'all was heated. Not all y'all, but some of y'all. How do I put this into words? So I told y'all at the very beginning of the book, there's something that happens that I'm just like, I want to know more about what happened at the very beginning of this book. And the more I read the book, probably more than halfway through the book, I'm like, how does the beginning of this book ever tie in? Her, let me take a break, y'all, because that tickled it just right. Anyways, whatever happens at the beginning of the book between her and her sister, it comes back up again at some point in the book. I think maybe midway through or a little bit over halfway through. And then at the very end, you can see how that actually ties in. But it was just so much fluff, so many things that happened in between that I feel like was just dragged out, was so unnecessary. We could have got what happened at the beginning of the book. We could have got a little bit of background history on Neva's health. We could have gotten a little snippet of what was happening in the play that Neva was involved in and that was directed by the other main male character. We could have gotten a better build up of their relationship, and then everything that transpired at the very end of the book surrounding her health, surrounding the movie. I don't know, y'all. It was just long and drawn out for no reason. That's why I said in 150 to 200 pages, we could have gotten all of this and it could have been a short, sweet, and juicy book. This was so freaking unnecessary. I would not recommend this book to anybody, but this is the reason why I'm torn, because I love the way that it ended for her. I love the way that it ended for her and her sister. I love the way that it ended for the play. I love the way that it ended for her and Kanan, whatever his name is, like the camera. But every single time I'm just like, just get to the point, just get to the point. I was just ready to get through the book. It wasn't one of those things where it's like, ooh, like I can't wait to get back to this book. Now, baby, this one right here, girl. So I finished this book and immediately started this book later that night. Me and Kim were texting about it and she was just like, she cried at the end of it. I was like, oh, I gotta read it. Then as you start reading it, when I read the book, Monday's Not Coming, I'm thinking about the day of the week. I was not thinking about, even though I think it said, no it didn't. It says, this is a story of how my best friend disappeared, how nobody noticed she was gone except me, and how nobody cared until they found her 1 year later. I thought Monday, the day of the week, was not coming. I did not know Monday. I don't want to give anything away. This book is just very like captivating. Like it really draws you in. And this is how much I have left of this book. And I started reading this book 2 days ago. And y'all know I don't have a lot of time to sit and read. And I've been sick. Yeah, she gets read. I'm talking about I read this book while I had a migraine, while I was suffering from a migraine. I read this book while I was at the jump park with a whole bunch of noise around me. I read this book in the car while I was waiting on Mackenzie to get out of practice. Barely any sunlight, okay? There was none. I was having to position myself under the little light outside of the place so that I could read it. This is a good book, and I'm so excited to get to the end of it because I want to know what happened. The build-up is very good. It keeps you engaged the entire way through the book. It's not one of those things where it's like, get over already. But this is one of those ones where it's like, oh my gosh, I want to read ahead because like, what happened? Like, what happened? What happened to her? Girl, get that book. I got mine off of Amazon. I don't remember how much it cost, but it says USA $15.99 on here. That's still good, even if you have to pay full price. This book, I can't wait to give y'all a recap at the end. And what I like about this book the most is it don't give you nothing. But these 3 sentences right here is like enough. You know what I'm saying? Like they all make sense. The story of how my best friend disappeared. What? How nobody noticed she was gone except me. What? And how nobody cared until they found her 1 year later. What? Read it. Anyways, I'm gonna drink my coffee and I'm gonna do some work. And then I'll make myself a to-do list because guess what? A week later and I still haven't sent off Christmas cards. Come here, break. I ain't been feeling good. I've been busy. Oh, do y'all like my new pajamas? Please hold. Oh, I don't know if y'all follow Oh Hey Key on Instagram. I think that's her name. I don't know. Was doing a campaign with American Eagle, and she had on, I want to say she had the matching shirt to this. I'm not sure, but she had it on. I said, "Guts to have it." So I bought me some. I bought Kenzie and Maddie a pair, but theirs are like a different print. They getting theirs for Christmas. I got mine now because mom tax for shopping for Christmas. So I thought I was gonna be able to be in my pajamas all day, but I have to take Maddie her computer to school and run a couple errands. So I just throwing these little sweats from Abercrombie, and then I think these socks that I have on are old from American Eagle, my little Uggs, and the same shirt. And she needs a coat. So what shall we put on? We'll put on this little coat here from, where is this from? Old Navy. I don't know what universe I ever wore extra small in a coat. This junk is tight. She warm. How far down does this go? She's good enough. So I just dropped off the laptop. It's like an hour later than what I said I was gonna leave because something was like, just check it. Is it the laptop was not charged. This is where us parents can be like, really? Just do your part. Like, I know honestly and truly I be thinking that my kids should be thinking about everything I have going on. Like, I be running all over creation trying to do this, that, and the third and get y'all where y'all need to be in extracurricular and all this, that. But I know whenever I was their age, I didn't give 2 shiznaits what my mom and daddy had going on. All I was concerned about was my wants and needs. And half the time I wasn't concerned about my needs because I knew that was their responsibility. But sometimes you really just want to be like, help me. Jigga, like, can you pick up? Can you make sure you got everything that you need so mama don't have to come back out the house after already going out the house to get you to the bus stop and you to school and the other one to the school? Like, is that a punch bug? So yeah, I had to let that thing, another punch bug. I had to let the thing charge for a full hour and it got to 68%. That's all you gonna get. See, but I love my kids. I would do anything for them, but I'd be damned if I wouldn't. Anyways, I forgot we need to go to Homegoods too. Get these candlesticks because it's almost Christmas time and it's almost time to put all this stuff back up. So I'm gonna get one time and see if I can find some. If I can't, I'll get whatever color I can get, and I ain't gonna pitch fit. Let me focus. Picked up our order. That was super easy. I have like a self pickup spot. Now we're about to go to Homegoods. So I got me some candlesticks. I went Homegoods and I found the candlesticks. I actually found some burgundy ones, but I didn't really like the price. It was $16.99, but it came with a total of 8, which the math adds up. But 4 of them were like glitter burgundy. I want to use those. I would use the 4 that was regular. So I FaceTimed my husband, was like, can you go to the dining room real quick and show me what it looks like so I can make a decision? And I was like, do you think I should do the tan ones or the burgundy ones? He was like, tan. I said, why? And he was like, because you already got all this burgundy on the Christmas tree. I really don't feel like they'd be knowing what they talk about. And I hope I don't regret it because that was the only set of burgundy candles that they got. Let me show y'all real quick which ones I got. These right here. These honestly look like the ones I already have that are in the living room. So I don't know. But I'm kind of glad I did go with this color. It's almost an olive green, girl. I don't know. Because I'll be able to use these even after the holiday season. And then I got this basket, a trash bag, because it matches I think it matches the color of the tile in the bathroom down in the basement. And we won't have a trash can in there yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that. And I got me this little apron. Why is all of the Valentine's Day stuff out? What are you doing, child? All the Valentine's Day stuff is out. They're literally, why does this look ashy? They literally are moving all of the Christmas stuff out of the way to make room for Valentine's Day stuff. That is insane to me. Even though it's like this every single year, it's not got hot out here. This is probably the hottest it's done. Is this my turn? I'm distracted. But yeah, this is the hottest. Oh gosh, I'm so freaking hot. What was I saying? It's hot and the Valentine's Day stuff is out. I brought up the Valentine's Day stuff because I got me this apron to get whenever I start baking and stuff. But hold on, I thought my camera lens was ashy. But I bought this apron so I would be able to use it whenever I bake for the holiday season. But it's a color that I feel like would be good for both Christmas and Valentine's Day. I can tell it's for Valentine's Day because it was surrounded by all the ones that had like hearts on it. But this matches our Christmas pajamas. Speaking of Christmas pajamas, trying to figure out if I'm gonna go buy some more. What else did I get? Oh, and then I just got, why is it like 1, 2, 3? I got some of this so that we can bake. Can y'all see that? I did though. It's something that I had before but won't have anymore. And then I decided to go with this wrapping paper because it's thick, it's a lot on there. My battery about to die. But it's this color and it matches our Christmas pajamas. It'll go good with our Christmas tree upstairs. Anyways, I'll see y'all when I get home because I just pulled up to the hair store, by the way. I'm all over the place. I am so sorry. Sorry to this man. Yeah, you're saying stuff, don't you? You done said that girl name wrong 11 times. I have no clue.
She said she has a cousin. But I know Carter's cousin's name. Oh, not your cousin's name.
No, that's her brother. All right, got our candlesticks. These are the ones that I showed y'all I bought. And we're gonna, it's broke. Girl, do I care enough to take it back? It's broke, y'all. I think I do care enough to take it back because these was $8. But anyways, let's see what they look like. I don't even think I like this color, to be honest with y'all, but I'm gonna stick them all in here so y'all can see them, and then I'll take them back. Girl, this one is broke too. Ghetto. These are definitely going back. I'm gonna go to another Homegoods location. This is what they look like. This light is so yellow. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm gonna use my what's name light. Okay. Can y'all see that? I don't like the color. In no way, shape, or form do this go. I mean, it matches the rug, if nothing else. It don't look bad, honestly. I don't dislike it, but I also would not just keep everything in the center because now that they're all the same height, I don't like it. So I need to kind of figure out how to like spread this out a little bit. Some type of way. Girl, call it off. Okay, so this is how I think I would have it set up. Imagine that there's another candlestick right there. I think I'm gonna do it like this. And I might have some garland, but at the same time, I might not even worry about it. But I think I like it spread out like this more instead of having everything in the center. But I definitely want to go for burgundy. All right, let's go see if this basket looks good in the basement, shall we? I was about to say, isn't that just a match made in heaven, but it's not. Honestly, by the time your eyes travel to that, I think I'm gonna keep it. I don't think it looks bad. So what do y'all say? Should we keep this or not? It has like a little pocket in the front. I think it was only $12.99. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I always get baking stuff, like flour and stuff all over my clothes whenever I'm baking. So I have one, but it's like a spring one. And I feel like this would be perfect for baking for the holidays, no? Anyways, I'm about to come here to get my kids prepared for a weekend of cheer competitions. What takes the longest is doing the hair, and then you gotta do the makeup. So I went by the hair store earlier so I could get the hair to braid the hair. I'm just braiding it up into a ponytail, and then we'll be done with it. Anyways, TTYL.